Joe Stetcher. I am the CEO and co-founder of Tackle AI. I am super excited to be speaking with you guys today and give you a snapshot of who we are here at Tackle AI. But before we dive in too deep into the conversation, you might be wondering what's going on over here. This is Brett. Brett is actually going to be doing some data entry work for us today. Some of the documents he's going to be working on are documents like invoices, emails, financial reports, even some physician dictation notes, actually. And we've asked him to find about 10 to 20 different data points on each document and then manually put that information into a database. It's a very tedious, mundane task that all companies in the world experience on a daily basis.
That's true.
The work that Brett has been completing manually is a problem that Tackle AI solves through technology and artificial intelligence. Tackle AI is an innovative software company that utilizes our proprietary AI to find, analyze, and organize dynamically unstructured data. Much of what Brett is doing, completing manually, our AI can actually complete automatically with zero human interaction. We'll check it back with Brett a little bit later. For now, let me pass it over to Sergio.
Hi, I'm Sergio. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Tackle AI. As Joe said, we're all about automatically processing documents. But what does that really mean? Think about it this way. Does your company get bills? Do you get reports from other companies? Do you have to manually take those documents and input them into a completely different system? That's super time consuming. What happens if your business gets hundreds or even thousands of invoices, bank statements, healthcare reports each month? Most businesses use humans to do all of that work completely manually. Well, that's where Tackle AI comes in. And you know what's really cool about us? With Tackle AI, you won't have to learn a new piece of software. And our AI won't have to be trained on brand new documents. Our AI will read and understand your documents just like a human would. By doing this, you'll be able to leverage your human capital for more business critical tasks, not boring manual data entry. Our goal is to help businesses extract all of this vital information that's currently trapped within these documents like invoices and bank statements, healthcare reports, and ultimately any kind of document that your business may have. Our AI can detect any type of information on these documents, even if it's never seen them before. Because we automate the process of such a large amount of documents and data, we're the ideal solution for places like fintech, legal services, healthcare, the military, and many, many more. Basically, if your business gets a whole bunch of paper or digital documents through its stores each month, we're the logical solution. Think about it. Word documents, scans, PDFs, emails, they all need to be put somewhere. And that data on those documents needs to be extracted and put into a completely different system. So these guys are some of our competitors. They rely heavily on techniques such as zoning or tools like old school optical character recognition. They use that to power their discovery processes. Many of the companies we compete with actually have an army of human beings in the background that complete most of their so-called automation when they work with their clients. Unlike us, we built our AI engine from the ground up using proprietary methods and algorithms, and we got to do really fun stuff like quantum mesh probability and really sophisticated neural networks that make our AI act like a human when it's processing documents. We don't outsource any of our development. It's all built in-house right here in the Chicagoland area. We're innovative, we're inventors, and we're pioneers in this space. We use more intelligent methods for how to discover information on documents. That's why we can do the amazing things that we do. Now, I'll hand it back over to Joe so he can tell you more about our customers and our current successes.
Welcome back. As Sergio mentioned, we partner with clients and industries that have a large amount of documents flowing through their businesses every single day. I'd like to walk through a couple of our clients' use cases to help illustrate the impact our AI is making. One of our clients is a large aggregator of oncology data. They work with thousands of clinics and labs from around the country to collect documents such as physician notes, labs, and other healthcare-related information and demographics. Before partnering with Tackle AI, this client would have to process all the data on these reports manually. What this looked like is every day they would send these reports to a company overseas that would use the humans to read the documents, extract the necessary data, and then enter the data into a spreadsheet before emailing the information back to the client's home office here in the US. This group in the US would then manually upload the information into the electronic health record, or the EHR, This entire process took around 48 hours from start to finish. Plus, what's even more interesting is the client was noticing that between 10 and 30% of the data they received back from the partners overseas was inaccurate due to human errors. Enter Tackle AI. Through our partnership with this client, our AI was able to automate the entire workflow I just described. So everything could now be completed more securely in-house. Nothing was sent overseas. As a result, the client was able to have their documents processed and uploaded into the HR system in less than 1/3 of 1 second. And we attained an accuracy of 99.9993%. As you can see, by leveraging Tackle AI to automate their workflows, this customer saved $30 million annually. Our latest client partnership we're super proud of is with the U.S. Department of Defense and the 192nd Wing of the Virginia Air National Guard. This project actually has the name of HR Smart Weapon. And while we aren't creating an AI laser beam or something pretty cool as the name might infer, we're actually having the client leverage our AI to automate the hundreds of documents human resourcing needs to fill out on a daily basis for every single recruit in the Air Force. Through this partnership, it is conservatively estimated that our AI and workflow automation will be saving this one wing of the Air Force over 150,000 man hours each year. This results in over $5 million in annual savings. You are very, very welcome, my fellow taxpayers.
That's a real customer?
I'm sorry?
Is that a real customer?
Is it a current customer? Yes, they're a current customer.
That is a current customer. Yeah. So this is actually the kind of success stories that we do here at Tackle AI. So I'm actually going to go ahead and now send it back over to Sergio so he can tell you where Tackle AI is going to next.
Hi. All right. Here at Tackle AI, we're in the hottest space in the tech industry. The discovery of unstructured information is going to be a problem that's going to grow exponentially for years to come. So what's next for us? Our AI is currently processing documents at an insanely fast pace. It takes just a fraction of a second, but we're working on making it even faster. Plus, our AI gets smarter every time it sees a new type of document. So we plan to continue feeding it more and more data, which will ultimately make the platform more efficient and more accurate. We also plan to start to introduce solution-based products. Our first solution-based product will be Tackle Invoices. We completely automate the invoice to account payables process for any business. So a lot of companies claim to automate invoices. What separates us is that we're able to process these invoices without ever having seen them before. We take this to extreme when we're giving demonstrations to clients.
Can I see it?
Their invoices.
Can I see a demo?
Excuse me?
Can I see a demo of that?
Yeah, we don't have it up, but we can.
Okay, now,
Yeah,
I think we can pick it up offline. I would be interested to see, to see the demo of the product, the way the product works actually. Because
Oh, yeah, you'll see it here at the end. We actually give a live demonstration to you.
okay.
Yeah. So because as I was, when we say live demo, we really mean live demo. You'll really see the product working.
Okay.
Something else that we're really excited about is Tackle Vision. With Tackle Vision, we plan to make OCR completely obsolete. We decided to take the best parts of how the human brain works, and then mix that all together with the efficiencies and intelligence of our proprietary AI. We've truly built the next generation of AI, and there's nothing else on the market like it today. Now, none of this would be possible without our amazing team that's right here behind me right now. We all do all of our work here in the Chicagoland area, and we expect to continue to work and grow here organically as we continue to do what our motto states, to attempt the absurd and solve the impossible. So let's go check in on Brett and see how he's doing. Okay, all right, Brett, yeah. Keep up the good work, buddy.
Thanks, Sergio. Sorry, Brett. Let's take a look at some financials, guys. Tackle AI was founded in 2017. The markets we work in, as you can see, represent multi-billion-dollar industries. So we know we're operating in the right space at the right time. Through our pre-seed and our seed rounds, we have raised a total of $2.35 million, which has actually helped us further develop the AI and has given us a foundation for future growth. We went live with our first.
It's going to make a difference between $2 and $12 million in 21 and 22.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Correct. Yes, we plan on growing from $12 to $12 million in 1 year. We have some clients that we're bringing on that we know that that's where our revenue is going to get with them, particularly in the government as well.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, good. Okay, I got it.
Perfect. Yeah. So, yeah, 2020, you'll see we got the increases of 500% in 2021. You guys already saw, you already made a comment. It's gonna be huge, huge growth, especially contracts you have lined up for 2022 already.
Yeah.
So currently, we only work with clients in the US. However, our AI is currently processing documents in both English and Spanish. So we are primed for international expansion in the near future. In fact, we already have some very prominent international companies and banking institutions that want to leverage our AI. So mid next year, to give you guys a heads up, we plan to secure a Series A round of additional capital, which will further expedite our growth, our team, and our overall market footprint. So, Sergio, we've been talking for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Why don't we check in with Brett and see how he's doing?
So Brett, how many documents you've been able to get through, man?
I got about 8 documents done.
Yeah.
My fingers are cramping, my head hurts, but I got 8.
Well, you know, for a human, that's not too bad. So why don't we do this, Joe? Why don't you run these same 100 documents and let's see how the AI does against them.
Sounds like a plan. Let's see how the AI does. So I've already preloaded the AI with the documents. I'm going to hit this process button and you'll literally see how fast things go. And it's done. So as you can see, it took the AI about 5 seconds to complete those 100 documents that Brett's been working on this entire
How many documents that you just treated now?
100. The same 100, that stack of documents over there that Brett is working on, the same 100 documents, we just ran in our AI. Yep, and it ran that fast. So obviously, if Brett would have had our AI from the beginning, it would save him a ton of time and frustration. We are Tackle AI.
And we're the logical solution.
Just from my understanding, so those 200 documents that's being treated at the moment, you know, what have you done with them?
So what we did is we extracted information from them. In this particular case, we were able to extract the address, the date of birth, the doctor, the medication, the patient name, the pharmacy, the phone number, and the prescription date from a real life pharmacy prescription. That's one of our clients we do that for. We get somewhere in the neighborhood of 4,000 to 5,000 prescriptions a day, and we have to extract that information and populate it into the electronic health record systems and some analytical platforms for.
So that's what you can do with invoicing. You can take all the invoices, you know, treat them so they can be, you know, coded correctly and paid and whatever. Okay, so that's what I understand.
Yep.
So basically, you need to know the nature